Okay, so I thought I would do my stamps next, and sorry if this is really shaky because I just couldn't get my tripod in any position where I could see this high up and it kind of still be in focus, so I'm kind of doing this by hand, so sorry if I make you guys sick. Right, so these are my binders for my stamps, and these hold up to A5 stamps because they're A5 folders. I used to buy these in Tesco's, which is pretty useless information now because for some reason Tesco's in their infinite wisdom have decided to stop selling the only useful thing that they ever sold, in my opinion. So I'm kind of annoyed and I'm going to have to find another way of doing it, but you guys could get A5 binders in Smith's or somewhere else, but I just find that everywhere else is so expensive, but hey. So each of them have got like a different category. So like the first three are Christmas, and I have mostly more Christmas stamps because I make more, and also because I send them to the same people every year, I don't like to send them the same thing too many times. And then I store my really small stamps in a different way to the others. So these are just my A5 stamps, and as you can see I have like different categories. So I try to organise it in terms of like my crafty calendar. So I make Christmas cards, then it's February, so that's love, and then it's Easter, so that's April time, and then birthdays all through the year, and I use backgrounds all through the year, I use sentiments all through the year, and I use the rest all through the year really. So I just have characters and bears in a separate one because I actually tend to feel like doing something. So if I feel like colouring, I'll go into the characters and bears because I'll find something in there that I can colour, and then when I'm feeling particularly arty I'll dig out anything in there. And the one at the end is, I tend to be in a girly mood, so anything butterflies and flowery, I go to that one for. So most of my stamps are held in there. The only exception is I've really got into these fizzy moon stamps, so I keep those in here because they fit really nicely in these baskets. These are the same ones I use for the rest of my embellishments, and excuse me, I had a few left over, so I thought I'd utilise it for this. So there's one of the newer ones, and as you can see I can get a whole ton in there. I mean, it's half full, so I'm good to go for a little while. And then also I had some CD stamps. They're called CDs, not because they're stored in CD cases, but anyway, you could actually do that if you wanted to. You could put yours in CD cases and then store them in these little baskets. Anyway, I had these from when I first started crafting, and I didn't really want to get rid of them because I do kind of use them every now and then, but I find them annoying because they're not on the mounted rubber, so maybe one day I'll get to that. But anyway, I keep them all in the cases and I store them in here. And I used to store them in the CD racks that came with them. They were like purple and you could stack them on top of each other, but I got a few extra sets and then suddenly like they didn't fit, and I just thought this is too much hassle, so I threw that bit away and now I keep them in this cool basket. Okay, so the next lot of my stamps I keep in the bigger binders or with different pockets. So excuse me a sec while I just move something out of the way. Right, so this top one here where it says mini stamps, I don't know if that's helping, I saw those differently, so I will just get those down and then I'll be back in a sec.